hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So another MG review here at MG Motor Alabang. So currently sitting in here in the only 2024 MG4 standard. So I already did my first dive impressions of this during the launch of it. So I decided to do a video of this again because I've not given this a proper tour. So buying this thing is much less now than the MG4 Lux, which I just did a review as well too. This one is now a 51 kilowatt hour battery that produces 170 horsepower and 250 newton meters of torque. So this is way down on power and that of the Lux brand. However, having just driven this around here in Alabang, yeah, this still packs a punch, not to my surprise though, since this is an electric vehicle. So the looks alone at the front, pretty much the same. You still get LED lights all around and then repeaters too. And on the side profile, you can see the difference now. So you're running now on smaller 15-inch wheels. But for once, I don't mind this specific demo unit not having the covers whatsoever because it kind of looks better without them. I mean, I do like the plastic hubcaps, but it's better without it, in my opinion only. And at the rear, this is one of the most unique looking EVs out there, and hatchbacks too in general. So despite being the base variant, the space is still excellent throughout. So you have a total of 373 liters, and then finally when you put all of the seats down, it equates to 1,777 liters. Here now in the interior overall, I mean it's pretty much the same like with that of the MG4 Lux. However, you can see a little bit more differences now. So here in the door card, you still get the plastic trims along with your soft buds. I was surprised too, you still have the blue stitching all around in either side of the door card. Steering wheel pretty much the same, but this time it's no longer the full leather type. This is now the polyurethane, but at least you still have tilt and telescopic for your steering wheel. Here on the left side, you get your headlight leveler and side mirror adjustments. And unique too with all MG4s, you have a very small instrument cluster right in the middle. Yes, it may be a bit too small for my liking, however the font is clear enough, you can read everything and everything's pretty much understandable too. So this is where things get a little bit different. So here in your 10-inch infotainment system, yes, you get the same Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, very good, but there's no longer a reverse camera, so you need to get your sensors throughout. However, being a small hatchback, I don't see the need anymore of the 360-degree camera, but knowing that Lux has it, kind of a bit spoiled for it, to be honest. And then here for your energy management, vehicle settings, and then here's all of your safety bits, which is the same throughout the MG4, even though you get the base model. And then here for your driving modes and for your energy recovery system. So I will play with this once we get to drive this after this interior walk around. So here in the middle, you still get your floating center console, very unique too in this segment. You get a pad here, it's no longer wireless charging. You get the same rotary shifter, but one key difference now here, you don't get the MG electric font here anymore below the electronic parking bay. I don't know why they decided to remove that altogether. It's just a weird thing. And as you can see in some of the shots, this only this has a lot of gloss black. So yeah, you have to watch out for that. Then here, glove box. It's wide enough, but it's kind of short in height. And then further down, you get two cup holders. And open this tray out, enough for your keys, your parking tickets, and that storage here at the rear too. And then center console box. It's leather with the blue stitching. So amount of space. And this is the other big change too with this standard model. You get fabric seats all around. There's no longer the leather type like that of the Lux, but still retains the blue stitching all around. And then above here, you get your halogen lights, sunglasses holder, visors. No, there's no vanity mirror on either side sadly. And at the rear seats, it's again all fabric. There's no map pockets on either side, but at least you get a cubby space and a USB port down in the middle. And the seats there, again, pretty spacious for what this is. So here's just the shot of the MG4 Lux. Now finally driving this MG4 standard model once again. Okay, having now driven the Lux on a long term-ish, I see still the need for this MG4 base model because it still has a lot of tricks up its sleeve. Yes, it's not the most powerful one you can get of the lineup here in the Philippines, but it still packs a punch. So I assume only the 0 to 100 km/h time might be affected. So maybe a second or so. So this one's now like at 8.4 seconds, something like that. But that's still pretty peppy for what this is. And just driving it here around in Alabang, yeah, it's just as good as the MG4 Lux brand. However, going here over bump and a bit of rocky road, I see the NVH is pretty much the same, but having smaller wheels and tires now, the tire noise is not as bad. I mean, they're just running around 30 kilometers per hour. Yeah, it's not as much compared that of the top of the line Lux brand. This was a bit of a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting this. And everything else, I mean, the handling, the D-shaped steering wheel, and being an EV, silencio. No sound whatsoever. That's what you need to with all electric vehicles out there, not just this MG4 by the way. And very great characteristics of all MG4s, even the Lux, even though this is not as powerful, but it's just as peppy. Excellent handling. I think even one of the best handling electric vehicles you can buy out here today. I mean, it's a small hatchback. The steering is light in general, but it's very direct. I mean, look how fast that is. Kind of like a bit of race car vibes with this MG4. Even though this is the standard model, I will keep saying that. Yeah, this is what surprised me the most in doing the entire MG4 in general. It's a really good driver's car. Okay, let's not take away too. There's the upcoming MG4 X Power with the crazy supercar killer. I want to see how that drives very soon. So here now, sport mode, and then Floyd. Oh my! Wow! Wow, that packs a punch. Wow, you get to high speeds literally in no time. I love this car. So yes, on the lowdown, it's not as powerful as I would say the MG4 Lux with, I think, a bit more with 300 or 250 Newton meters of torque, but this one is still great. I'm really stunned with all of the MG4s. I see why it won numerous awards and accolades, because literally it's, I gotta say, one of the best driving electric cars you can buy out here today. And for the cost of all of this, wait, one more time. Wow, brakes pretty good too, even though this is an electric vehicle. And same cases too, like with the Lux brand, with the energy recovery system, the low, medium, and high. High, I don't even have to press the brake anymore. Demonstration purposes only. I'm not stepping on anything, and it can slow down to a halt. So for me personally, as I said in the Lux review, the medium energy recovery is the best mode. I mean, for city driving, and here just short sprints around in the car park. For the low setting, I think that's best for highways. The high, I would still recommend in case you're stuck in heavy EDSA, stop and go traffic. That's where this will be come in handy with this high mode. And everything else, yeah, drives pretty much the same apart from the low end torque and the power. But for this standard model, this one is at 1,438,000 pesos. So this is a whopping 300,000 pesos less than that of the top of the line Lux model. But still, that's still a big gap for what this is. And I would still recommend this, even though this has, I forgot to mention too, less range at 350 kilometers compared to the 450 of the Lux top of the line model. This will be ideal like here driving around in the city. Would I buy one personally? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it's one of the more affordable all-round electric cars you can buy out here today too. And it's really good. I can't stop praising this car, and I understand now why this, as I mentioned, won so many awards. So yeah, that concludes my test drive review of this MG4 standard model. So again, I'd like to thank everyone here at MG Motor Alabang and to Sir Dennis here who assisted me here in this test drive. So these are his contact details. So you may pay them a visit if you want to check out other MG vehicles like the MG Marvel R and again this MG4 Hatchback EV. So hope you guys can subscribe, and I will see you with more MG reviews and electric cars out there. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1, go. Holy okay, enough.